A happy birthday indeed for Billy Napier.
It's been a happy birthday kind of week because isn't Dr. Maggard's birthday today? I think I heard
Yeah, I think you're right. And it was just yours a couple days ago.
that too.
How old are you?
I don't remember.
You want to
27, I
you want to
think.
reveal that one?
No,
You want to tell Legal Nation that one?
I'm 27, I think.
We are back with live coverage of the 2021 Sunbelt Football Media Day from the Sheraton New Orleans, Georgia Southern player portion of the program. We have got J.D. King back for another season in the blue and white. Really happy that you're here. Really happy that you get another chance to do it again.
Excited to be here. Excited to be here, really.
All right, switching up the number from 15 to 1. We know that you and Todd are the two number ones this year. How did it go down that you became one of the two number ones?
Mm, we had a similar question like this earlier. It was kind of like some coincidental thing. So like, cause once we made it seem like it was like more of a role thing. So like, and then I just told him straight up like, I mean, I don't really care what number I wear. I'm not gonna wear 84, but
Well, you got to be legal. You got to
yeah,
touch the ball.
yeah, sir. But you know, I mean, as long as it's like for the team, he understand that like I'm not that type of guy that's gonna like change his whole way of like change the way I move just because of a number. And since he respected that and he understood that, so I was like, okay, I get one, and so that's how that kind of went.
All right, we're a couple of weeks away from fall camp starting. Being around your teammates as much as you are, what would you say the personality of this year's team is?
Um, I'll say outgoing because I feel like everybody in every position, every angle of the team, the coaches from the training staff to the equipment staff, they trying to be better and chase something you know greater than what we were in the previous years because they know like we got our flaws, but we got a lot of good things that we could chase and that we got the opportunity to you know to to win more games.
How do you think going through the events of last year made you guys stronger?
Well, adversity always makes people stronger. So the more adversity, so that just made us 10 times stronger, and it just shows people that we can't be broken because they look at us and be like, well, we have people going through this, we have coaches going through this, we lose coaches, we lose players, and we still manage to come out on top in a lot of situations, and that says a lot for Coach Lunsford and people like Dr. Harris on our team, like developing players and helping us, fight through adversity.
You mentioned the adversity, part of what you had to go through last year, getting injured about halfway through the season, missing the back half of the year. How much more excited does that make you to go into 2021 and get back on the field?
Is just I just look at it as if like we finished the year and it was just a long off season for me, and then it was a win-win for me, to critique my body, get my body, my playing style, down packed and, you know, establish myself as a leader on the field and on the, off the field.
You didn't play the final 6.5 games last year, and you still finished 8th in the league in rushing. How much better have you gotten since last year, and what areas do you think you've improved in the most?
Um, just the learning the whole criteria of the game, developing my mindset of the game. I was watching, observing a lot of things because I know like I'm a hands-on type of guy, but like you got to see it and then the hands-on part, start to fall into place. So I feel like, I'm a better football player mentally because I mean, I know I could do stuff physically.
Sure.
So, but like the mental aspect there has to be there at all times to stay level-headed.
It's a loaded backfield again. I know that Matt transferred out, but Logan's back. You bring in Amari. There are so many different options, pun intended, for this offense to remain as one of the nation's best at running the football. But as someone coming back for your final go-around, what's your role in this offense?
Um, just to, I feel like my role this year is just to, just be consistent. To come back and be not like I was, but better. And with me being better, I feel like I could push everybody else to be better because no matter where I'm gonna be on the field, I feel like I can help the man on the left and the right of me, be the best player they can be on the field, and that's my goal.
We talked about it with Coach Lunsford about what Fabian Upshaw has brought to that running backs room. But for you being one of the leaders in that room already, what has he helped you with going into 2021?
He just been helping me embrace the role of a leader, cause he understand like like since he was coming in, this is his first season, and he realizes that like he didn't try to come in and change anything. He just grew with us. So, and that's what I liked about him. And he just he not if he says something, he means it. If he don't have anything to say, he not gonna say anything, and that's what I like. So most majority every time he's talking, you know, we just know for a fact. As soon as he open his mouth, it's gonna be genuine. So
Last summer, we all sat around wondering if there was going to be a season. End up playing 13 games, end up winning 8 of them, end up winning a bowl game in New Orleans, not too far away from where we are currently sitting. How much pride did you guys take in being able to not only finish the season, but to play every game on your schedule?
I mean, that's just putting it back on Coach Lunsford's shoulders. It just shows like what type of coach he is, how he gonna hold us accountable, and then what type of team we have to buy into that. The discipline, the focus, the just staying away from the outside distractions.
All right, one final thing before we let you go and bring in Todd. What's been your favorite part of your first media day?
Um, probably. I mean, probably the just meeting the other players from other teams because I was talking to Todd and I was like, "Dang, bro, I just you don't know them guys, and you'll think they just you just hate them, and then I'd be like, why I hated them? I don't even know them. Then you get to know them, then you be like, oh, they pretty cool, but I'm gonna hate you in a couple weeks.
It's going to begin again September the 4th against Gardner Webb. 6 home, 6 road. Hopefully Georgia Southern finds its way back to the top of the East Division and a chance to compete for a championship. JD, really appreciate the time. Thanks for being here, and we'll catch up with you very, very soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
J.D. King, fifth-year senior coming out of Fitzgerald, transferring in a couple of years ago from Oklahoma State. And we think back to 2019 when we were all waiting around before the season wondering if he was going to be eligible going into the year. We find out 12 days before kickoff against LSU that he was going to be added to the backfield. Unfortunately for Logan Wright, he gets injured against South Alabama, but J.D. took full advantage of that opportunity and has become one of the most valuable members of that backfield the last 3 seasons.
I remember the day that we found out that he was eligible. We were at dinner when it happened, and we had just recorded the podcast for the next day. And let's just say we had to go back and record a completely new podcast because that changed a lot of what we were talking about.
That was one of the latest evening editions of Inside Eagle Nation, which is now 140 deep. We can listen back to this week's edition from a couple of days ago. We'll have another edition coming up next Tuesday as we are about to start previewing fall camp, which comes up in 2 weeks. But